Okay. So last thing we worked on, I think, was, let's pull up Codex. We can figure it out. Scrivener. Oh, we actually need to push to the Git. So import Scrivener project feature now properly imports the indentation and images. Okay. Fix portable connection lines. That's the last thing we did in Novelative. Let's see if it fixed that. So we should be able to create a pointable line from here to here. Nice. And here to here. Sweet. The only thing I don't like about that is that now when I create these connection lines, they're like, well, that one looks good, but if I create one from here, it like goes in sideways. So that's a problem. That one goes in straight. So let's see if we can fix that and change the music because it's getting annoying. One problem with the connection lines is they'll run in to the center of the connecting connection line along the connection line rather than pointing into it. What's that word? Oh my gosh, why can't I think of that word? What's the word where it's not parallel, perpendicular? Connection lines run into the center of the connecting connection line along the pointing into it perpendicularly. Okay. Sweet. So if you join the chat and you don't know what this is, I see I have one of you. Novelative is a novel writing and world building app. So what we're looking at right now is the canvas file. We can create canvas files over here and we can connect in anything, any other file we have and just connect into them, into these canvas files. That's what we're working on at the moment. Let's see. All of this should still be working. I should be able to create two files, connect them together. Deleting this should delete both of those. I should be able to create labels. And delete this. Yep. Sweet. Let's see. Two places that independently route child lines. And let's double check that importing a Scrivener project is working properly. Scrivener is a professional novel writing application. So if we go into Novelative, open up the projects page, and we'll delete the other test project that we imported. and then import a Scrivener project. We'll select the project. This is the project folder, and import it. And now we should be able to go into that file we were in inside of Scrivener. So indentation looks like it's working. Oh, okay, so there's a problem. It's creating a left indent. What the? Okay, so the indentation is not working very good. I need to fix that. It's like, oh, Codex edited something badly. Now it's giving me an error. So that problem is that when it creates the indents from Scrivener, it's like not actually creating the indent in our ruler. It's just like giving it permanent indentation right there. And I literally, like, I can't even delete into that. So we need to fix that. When I import my project from Scrivener inside of a text file, the indentation is not properly importing. It should properly import the indentation into the ruler. And right now it's just creating permanent indentations on every paragraph line. Let's see. Double check everything and make sure that when we import a project from Scrivener, the indentation is implemented into the ruler itself, not onto the text pages. Okay, Codex is still working on fixing the connection lines running parallel, which I don't think it's going to be able to do first try. Oh, is that a crash? Yeah, that's a crash, but it's probably just because Codex is working right now. Sometimes it'll have a render crash because some code is like half edited and stuff. I think that might be fixed. We need to test this. We need to update the website. Let's actually check the website. Okay. So this month we've gotten 5,000 views, or 5,000 events. And this is without advertising. So I don't know where these people came from. Let's go to just today, probably nothing. Okay, so there's a few views actually. There's been 18 people to the website. 22 actually. And I don't know where they're coming from. That's one thing I need to fix is Why is that thing blurry? It's blurry. That is so weird. My dog is laying on the floor rather than his bed. Finn, why are you laying on the floor? His bed must be uncomfortable or something. Good boy. Okay, Codex says it fixed the connection line routing issue, adds perpendicular side selection for line-to-line targets. Side selection? I don't think that's what I wanted. Okay. Actually, that looks like it worked. I should still be able to create labels. And let's see. Sub ones. That looks like it's working pretty well. Good boy, Finn. Good boy. Novelative.com. Good boy, Finn. Five 173. Okay. Let's go down here. Select this section. Just say, remove this section. Remove this section. Remove this section. We just gotta remove so much from this website. Remove this section. There's way too much text content. Get rid of paragraphs and make visuals smaller. Let's send all of this. Looks like this is done. So drag and drop from the desktop should be working now. Let's go in here. Minimize these. And we should be able to drag and drop straight into the text file pages. Sweet, nice. And it also goes, I'll zoom in so you can see, it should also go where the text cursor is. So I can I could put it in the middle right there and it'll work perfectly. Sweet. Let's push those changes. Drag and drop from desktop into the text file pages. Okay, and let's see. I need to be able to just click on this image and have it create a border, which I think I have right here. Text pages, images. Right clicking on the image. Where is it? Clicking on the image should select it with the border highlight. Let's create a new chat for this because this is a lot. So right clicking on the image, image options, add image alignment options for left, center, and right. Clicking on the image should select it with the border highlight, and hovering over any of its edges should update the cursor accordingly so the user can resize the image. Clicking the fit to page button right now always makes the image begin at the start of a new page. I just want it to fit to the page. Start the paragraph line, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Okay, that's good. So, still working on the website. So I just need to delete a lot of stuff from the website, because there's just way too much content in the website right now. Like this, I don't even know if this looks good. I don't know, this might just be annoying. Or maybe it looks cool. I need some feedback. And then I have these little displays that show you kind of some features in Novelative, like writing, obviously. Node cards, you can snap them all together or link them. And then we have the visualize view and tags. And then I'm deleting this section, deleting this section, deleting this section, deleting this section. I need to simplify that section. There's just way too much text. I don't want people to have to read everything. Good boy, Finn. Come here. Let's go into Novelative. I think I need to make the ruler configuration, like setting to default, like it's too far out of the way. Anybody using Novelative for the first time, they're never gonna know. Like I had my friend using Novelative. She just downloaded it, started playing around with it, and she's like, I don't know. I had to change like the indentation in every single file. Oh, okay, that's a problem. So the indenting isn't working at all. That's a new problem because I was testing that just recently. So there's a problem. We need to fix the indentation. The ruler indentation needs to be fixed. So that's not working. I actually need to make sure. Let's open up a built version. Oh, I also need to update this because we're working on 0.1.9 right now. So I need to update that as well. Oh, did I close Codex or did it crash? I think Codex just crashed. Okay, indentation in here should work. Yeah. Okay, so there's a recent problem with indentation, just got ruined somehow. Codex crashed. Did it at least finish what it was doing? No, it didn't. Finish what you were doing. What about here? It didn't do it. It didn't finish. Okay, back to my train of thought. This is supposed to be working, but pretend it is working. This should change the indentation of every first line in a paragraph. And it's just too confusing for new users getting into Novelative to want to change this. And then when they create a new file and they start typing again, it's back to this. So I don't know if I should just make so that whenever they change it, it updates the default, or if there should be a button that updates whatever configuration they have to update the default. Let's just make a note of that in my dev tracker. When changing the indentation in a text file on the ruler, I want to make it easier for new users of Novelative to update the default indentation of their rulers. Okay. What's up, Kyle Zane? Hi, Fiend. Okay, so it looks like it did most everything, but this doesn't look very good. That looks really bad, actually. Also, that shouldn't say 30-day trial. That should say 30 days of use. Let's go. My dog keeps nudging me. "30 days of use." There we go. 30 days of use. Yeah, this section still looks really bad in the website. This section looks horrible. How can we reorganize this section? Yeah, that indentation no longer working is a little bit scary. And I don't think that these are going to be working either. No, they are. That's good. So we need to add like a little options button up here. Just like a button that says update the default to this ruler, or like something like that. How long have I been working on this app? I've been working on this app since November 2025. So it's been a while. One thing that I do need to do, because I've been working on this app for so long, is like I'm using a lot of my computer right now. Using like 24, no. Using half my memory, so I guess not most of it, but I do just need to improve the performance. Right now it's not lagging at all, but this ruler feature, it just lags behind a little bit, which I don't really like. I just need to optimize a couple things. Mostly everything is pretty fast though, so I did just notice that though. The text files, rulers, yeah, it does. It uses a lot of memory. But I don't know, it's weird because yeah, you can see it uses the most memory out of anything. And that's one thing I need to optimize for. But like, one thing's weird because if I go into any of these projects, like this one's really big. I'll pull up my task manager side by side so we can see. Electron usually never goes over like 14%. Even if I pull up like a giant project like this one, like all of these, let's see. Like this is just full. Like this is a really big project that's just full of content. And it doesn't matter if I open up like a tiny project. Like this one's literally one file, but it doesn't change anything. It doesn't matter what project I'm in. It's always going to use about the same amount of memory. And so it's clearly something to do with just the app itself using a lot of memory rather than like the project it's loading and how much is inside of that project. This is one of my friend's books that he's writing that he wanted me to review. So I probably shouldn't be posting that online, but who cares? Oh, Codex crashed again. Something is up with Codex crashing today. Okay. So it finished. Let's see what it did. I don't know, I might just delete this section. How does this look? I need some feedback on this. Like the website, when you scroll past these, they're kind of blurry, and then they focus in as you zoom past, like scroll past. I think they're kind of just, they take too long, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that looks very good. And Codex keeps crashing. I think that the text pages, yeah. How long have I been streaming? Like just today? Today I've been streaming for like, I don't know, maybe an hour or something. Probably not that long. I've been streaming for like a couple days in total. I never stream. I think I've streamed like 3 times now. This is the 3rd time. In general, yeah, just a couple days. Okay, it says it fixed a couple things with the text pages and the images. How many views have I gotten? My first 2 streams got about 20 views each. Got up to like, I only streamed for about an hour both times, and got up to like 3 concurrent viewers max, which I think is fine. Like, this is like the first time I've ever streamed, so I'm not too worried about it. New images from toolbar, tour placeholder, clipboard paste, and desktop drop now default to fit to page, true and centered. Thank you. Nice. Okay. And I can click on it, resize it. Sweet. Okay, that looks way better. And if I right click, I can click align left, align right, align center, default size, and if I adjust it, nice. Fit to page. Sweet. Okay, that looks way better. We should push those to the Git. text file pages, images. Now selectable and have images improvements. There should also just be a delete button in here too, but they can just click delete. It's easy enough. Any burps? Like in the business side of things, like as far as pushing the app, getting downloads and stuff like that, or if that's what you mean, then yeah, like trying to release the app at first was pretty hard because I had to like get the app code signed, which just means like Windows and Mac OS will trust the app and allow it to be downloaded without showing like a big like blue warning label that says, hey, this app could be like malicious. And so I had to get the app code signed so that Windows goes, okay, this is a safe app to download. So that took a couple months actually. That took a long time, a lot of waiting period. But yeah, another burp was just getting marketing, like just not super good at marketing. I'll show you what I have right now, just this website. Just trying to get people to download the app is super hard. Like even if I advertise and get people to come to the website, they never go far once they get to the website. Yeah, super important. I just don't know how to do it. Yeah, marketing is probably the most important thing. That's actually why I'm live streaming, just trying to get more people to find the app. Yeah. Codex crashed again. What is up with Codex and crashing? Live streaming and YouTube brings expressive. Exposure, yeah, for sure. I think I should also make like YouTube videos rather than only live streaming, but I don't know. Videos take a lot of time for editing. Codex. Why is Codex crashing? Yeah, social media. I was thinking about Instagram, but right now I'm just trying to do like X. Simplify this section. I want to get rid of the local first promise with the local first storage, no account gate, backup aware projects, and one-time payment texts. Improve the UI UX of these info cards. Is that a dog? That's a dog. Finn, come. Good boy. This is a dog. Not a super good writer, but yeah, I want to write a book. He's a super good dog. I've never heard him bark. Yeah, so this is the book I'm working on. This editor notes feature, I think, is one of the popular features among the people who have downloaded Novelative so far. This book that I'm writing is going to be like a science fantasy, but everyone who's read this like first 2 pages has said it's probably like a horror. I'll leave it up to the side. Yeah, it's kind of a mashup. I've been reading Dungeon Crawler Carl. I don't know if you know what that is. Any burps? What does any burps mean? Never heard of that? Never heard of what? Okay, let's see. It says that it... Oh, never heard of Dungeon Crawler Carl. Yeah. Dungeon Crawler Carl's just a good book. titles, subtitles. Okay. Finish working on the changes for this ownership and trust section. Remove the titles and description and keep the info cards. Okay, next thing in Novelative, import from Scrivener the indentation. Let's see if it fixed that. No, we didn't even start it. I just like working on this app. That's kind of all I do. I also like watching TV. Oh, Codex crashed again. Codex just keeps crashing today. I don't know what's wrong with it. Why is Codex crashing? It's a Chromium issue. Can you finish these? TV and video games, listening to music. Yep. Yeah, that's the best. Destiny. Destiny was really fun. Minecraft. I like those video games. I really liked Destiny raids. That's actually what this book is based on. I don't know what the title is going to be, but for now it's called Raid Champions. It's literally just basically a Destiny raid that I'm writing into a book. Okay, it got rid of those titles. But it doesn't look very good. Let's see. I want to try something new. And go to Stitch. And say, I want you to redesign the website section in the attached image. Change this to Pro. Guild Wars 2, Entropia Universe, The Sims 4, and Inzoi. I've actually never heard of any of those but Sims 4. Okay, so that kind of gives me a better idea of what I should do right here. Let's go here, browser. And let's say update each card to have a white background in night mode and update the background color of the info cards to contrast more with the section background. White in light mode. Dark color in dark mode. Any burps? I still don't know what that means. And then, let's see. Hovering over one of the info cards should expand it with more information. Okay, so it says it fixed the import Scrivener indentation. Okay, that's working now, which is good. Import Scrivener project, echo end. Go to here, here. Nice. Sweet. Okay. So it works. The only weird thing is there's like extra left indents. Actually, maybe that's... Oh, so I actually had those in Scrivener. Okay. Yeah, finally got it working. And I think there was one other problem that I had with the import Scrivener project button. Indentation not working properly. Yeah, so this is working. Nope. Accidentally opened VS Code. Awesome, sweet. If you have any recommendations, let me know. We'll work on this one after version 1.9 because I need to focus on getting 1.9 released. So we'll fix ruler indentation, that's fine. Fix that already. This we can worry about later. Website analytics, I'll do that later as well. Styling and layout, we already fixed that. Any mouth burps? No, no mouth burps. The delete button needs a confirmation. Oh, okay, yeah, we can do this. The delete tag button needs a confirmation. First click changes the text to a confirmation text. Second click deletes the tag. Codex just crashed again. What is up with Codex? You want me to burp? Okay, we can check the website. Nice. I don't know, man, I just don't know how to make this look better. Yeah, it doesn't look horrible, but I just... I just feel like it should be better. That's too much. I'm like looking at inspiration right now, how to make it look better. Like if I got some sort of trusted brands banner. Burps are funny. Okay, this is kind of what I want my website to look more like. Well, I don't know, this is... I just need to find a better way to make this look. Implemented the 2-click confirmation for tag manager. So if we go to the tags, click delete, confirm delete. We need to make the confirm delete confirmation fade away after a few seconds. Delete these. Try using different colors for the website. Like here. Yeah, I want to find... I think I could add more colors and make it look good. I just need to figure out how. Yeah, for sure. Okay, it says the fade out timeout should work now. We're in the tag and we click delete. It should fade away. Nice. Tag delete confirmation button. My full-time job currently is window installation. I install Windows. Okay, so we fixed the indent formatting and the images on Scrivener import project. Oh, not for Microsoft. No, on like commercial buildings or like houses, I put windows in houses and on buildings. Yes. Yeah, it pays okay, but not enough. Gets bank. Ooh, this would be fun if we added a typewriter sound effect while typing. So, like while you're writing in here, if we added a typewriter sound effect. We'll have to pause the music. Typewriter sound effect. Let's go to sound effects, typewriter. I like those sounds, so we'll probably delete this and then like clip out those sounds and randomly play one of the sounds anytime someone types a key. That's probably the best way to do it. Let's go to Audacity, And then if we just clip each of these, that one's pretty good. Actually, we should probably just ask Codex. I want to make so that whenever the user is writing in a text file, there is a typewriter sound effect for every click, so it sounds like the user is typing on a typewriter. How do you suggest we implement the sound effect feature for this feature? So, are you guys able to hear this? No, I don't think you are. You can hear my keyboard. Now you guys should be able to hear this. Can you hear that? Okay, so Codex says implement a small editor only audio layer, not as part of layout or project saving. Best approach. Add bundled audio assets under something like typewriter, optional, space, backspace, return. Keep them very short, around 30 to 80 milliseconds. Okay. Lightweight audio service hook. Okay, yeah, that'll be pretty easy. Gammy says yes, and I would totally be down to work together. I've recently created an executive recruitment tool. What does your tool do? Executive recruitment. So what is that? Okay, hold on. We might be able to just download an entire pack, like a typewriter sound pack. Let's see if that's a thing. What is your do you have a domain, like a website that I can check out after the live stream? typing sfx collection. Typewriter sound effect collection. This is like these are all little clips. I need like a sound pack that just has a bunch of typewriter sound effects in them. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Let's go back to Audacity. This might be I might just do all of the sound clipping, like creating all these little things off stream, because I doubt it's super engaging. Export MP3. Key 1. And we'll save it to Novelative. Actually, let's just do it on the desktop. Hovering over node should not create a circle border around it. Instead, the rest of the nodes should be dimmed unless the user is hovering over a node that is linked to another node. All nodes linked immediately to hovered node should not be dimmed. So in the visualize view, hovering over these should not create circles. I don't know. Should they? See you later, Kyle. All right. Let's go to the website. That looks a lot better. Okay, it's 2 o'clock, so I've got to go. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. but not for sure. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.